Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Motivational Mondays. My name is Robert, and welcome to Command Your Confidence. Today, I want to talk to you guys about how to deal with setbacks. Because when we are working on a goal or working on changing something about ourselves, we are going to have those times where we thrive, and then we're going to have those times where we just like fall on our asses. And what we want to do is kind of when we have those moments when we fall on our asses, like we want to be able to deal with that so we can just get up and start kicking ass again. So before I go into the show, please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I got a lot of great content I'm going to be working on. I'm actually got like a challenge vlogging series I'm doing. And every other Wednesday, I'm going to be just, doing a short stream, just talking about some particular topic. The first show starts this Wednesday at, I think, 6:30 p.m. Mountain Time. And I'll be talking about 5 reasons why it's good to be single. And so, yeah, definitely don't want to miss out on that. So today I wanted to, before I go into like some of the topics some of the things I wanted to cover, I just wanted to read some motivational quotes, that help inspire you to kick ass. So, hey, Afi, how's it going, buddy? I see you there on Instagram. Thanks for joining. So I got a few quotes I want to read for you guys. And then from there, I'm going to just start going on to some lecturing here. So these are quotes that are all about setbacks and dealing with setbacks. And these are just before going into the show, I just happened to come across a few that really caught my eye. And I'm like, definitely got to read these out. So here's the first one. It goes, we all have setbacks. The important thing is to rise back up and continue to move forward. When you fall on your ass, you got to get up off your ass and move forward. You can't just lay on your ass because let life get you down. You got to get up and kick ass. Okay, another good quote I saw this is from one of my favorite motivational speakers, Les Brown here. It says, anytime you suffer a setback or disappointment, put your head down and plow ahead. Now, that is very powerful. Like, it's saying, instead of just like sitting there sulking, he's saying just plow ahead and plow through all the frustration that comes with a setback. And once you can plow through that frustration, you're going to be kicking ass and winning in life. And then finally, this is the last quote here. It's called, if life knocks you down, roll over and look up at the stars. And, when I think of this, and after I read it, when you get fall over, the stars are like a metaphor for just looking at what you want, is the vision of the dream that you want to create in your life. And so that was a very powerful quote right there. So I want to talk to you now about some ways that we can deal with setbacks when they arise, because these strategies will kind of help you figure out, get you through that frustration when you're like, God damn, I can't get through it. I'm very frustrated. So the first thing I like to say to everyone is, when you get, because we all have these dreams. We want to change our attitude. We want to, create this life for ourselves. And, sometimes we're plowing ahead and we're thriving, but then we hit like a roadblock and that just knocks us over. And then we just can't figure out how to plow through that. And it's because, and so here are some ways to kind of deal with it. Because when we deal with setbacks, we get frustrated. Our mindsets are kind of negative. We kind of, because we're all focused on winning, but when we hit that setback, we're like, oh my God, I don't know. I can't do it. Our mindsets get in their negativity and they just shut us down. And we got to learn to fucking get off our asses and deal with this so we can win in life and achieve our goals. So the first thing when dealing with a setback is to accept the situation for what it is. Realize, okay, yes, this happened to me. Now, am I just going to sit here and wallow and cry about it? Or am I going to do something about it? And no matter what goal you're working on, no matter what mindset or what type of mindset you're trying to change or habit you're trying to break, you're always gonna like get so stuck in a situation when you're in a rut. And so you had, instead of being frustrated, just accept it. Take into consideration that, well, hey, I'm working on this, and this is just a part of the journey. It's a part of what am I looking for? Working on achieving the goal. That's just what the journey is all about. It's like, I love the whole like mythological concept of the journey of towards success, because like you have your moments where you're just like kicking ass and you're in battle and you're just like epic, you're like thriving, you get to the next level, and then you just hit that rock, and then like you're like, oh crap, and there's a tragedy that awakens. And like I said, you cannot let that tragedy keep you from moving forward. You just got to accept it, and just say, hey, that's just a part of the journey, and this is going to happen no matter what I'm working on or want to achieve in my life. So another thing you can kind of think about when you're dealing with a setback is, what did you learn from your failure? It's what we learn from our failures that will help us be successful. So, say we took this action and we put all this time trying to work on this one objective that would get us to the next level, and we get knocked down. Well, while you're knocked out, when you have time just to kind of think about it, figure out, well, what is it that worked, what didn't work, and what can we do differently next time so we can get the result that we want. And that's what I like about the whole like self-development journey, or just working on a business or something, because you always have those moments where when you're in your having a setback, it causes you to think and like figure out, okay, well, what can I do differently? I think it allows everyone to be creative and opens up the imagination. And I think that's what I like about having a setback, because I think it challenges me to grow and think, and I become wiser and smarter. And it's very, how should I say? It's just gives me the fire to kick ass. So another thing that you can do when you are dealing with a setback is sometimes just to find time to be with yourself. Like, figure out when you're by, just maybe instead of just working on the goal, just kind of relax, meditate, and like I said, reflect on the situation. And sometimes when you put a lot of energy into working on changing a habit or working towards a goal, and you built that frustration, use that time when you're down just to kind of recharge and energize yourself. And so like when you're ready to get back up, you can get back up with energy, strength, and power, which will help you get going once you're ready to arise and stand up and get off your ass and move towards your goal. Okay, then take responsibility in your life. Okay, this is an important thing that you have to take into consideration when you're dealing with a setback. You got to say, instead of allowing the setback to hold you back in life, you got to take the responsibility to not let it control you. We have the choice to let it control us, or let it, not control us. We can do whatever it is, but we take the responsibility. So you have the responsibility either to, okay, like I practice some of the steps I said, or, deal with it in that way, and then get up and get going again, or you just have the, responsibility not to do anything. Remember, you're responsible for your actions. You have the choice to get up and move forward. You don't have to let all the frustration and anger that you have when you're working on a challenge or when you have a setback keep you from not moving forward. You just have to take the responsibility and say, hey, yes, I had a setback. Yes, it's frustrating. Yes, I'm getting a headache. Yes, I am super frustrated right now. I want to kick this wall and punch the wall here or some shit like that. But you have to take the responsibility to focus, clear your head, and move forward and get off your butt and keep on pushing. So responsibility is a very important factor. And then looking here at the book, another thing is just take action. That's the most important thing you do. If you have to start out by just taking some smaller action, like, that's nothing too intimidating, just to get you back up and build momentum, then do that. But don't just sit around and wallow. Take action and then be persistent. You might break through when you recover, you might break through, but you might fall back again on your butt. But you have to be persistent. And remember, guys, the important thing is just to keep the dream in mind. Picture the feelings. Picture all the, what it's going to be like and how you're going to feel when you achieve that goal that you want or change that habit for yourself. And from there, that will give you the motivation to rise up and move forward and take the action. So picture yourself, picture the epic, cheering, I don't know, probably a million people cheering you on, whatever you have to do to get off your butt and take action, because, just picturing that and feeling it will help you believe it. And therefore you can just pull forward and move forward and kick butt. So you definitely want to keep that in mind. Is just keep the vision of what you want, what it's going to be like when you achieve your goal, and that will motivate you to take action. And then, like I said, when you go to take action, yes, you might fall again, but continue to think about what it's going to be like to achieve that goal, what it's going to be like to have what you want and obtain that, change that habit, or build this business for yourself, or be a very social person. And that will just take you very far. So anyways, guys, I hope you like this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up. A double thumbs up would be awesome. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and hit the bell for notifications. I put out 3 to 4 videos a week, and I provide a lot of valuable motivational content that will help you level up in life. Until next time, guys, get up, take control, take responsibility, believe in yourself, and command your confidence. Bye.